In some ways, or sometimes I ask myself this question: how on earth are we ever going to build Zion, one heart, one mind, when there is so much disunity among us? Going to give us 3 C's that will help us establish that kind of unity in Zion. You must prepare yourselves. And how do you do that? By doing the things which I have commanded you and required of you. There's our first C, commandments. Do you want to be prepared for celestial glory? Well, then you have to live by celestial law. Otherwise, you will feel so out of place in the celestial kingdom. Everyone doing things that you don't know how to do. Everyone having mastered attributes that we haven't fully developed. Commandments do not earn heaven. They help us learn heaven, as Brad Wilcox has beautifully said before. Now, that's the first C. But if that starts to feel like, there are more rules to keep, well, remember, crowned with commandments, not a few. But what if there's an exceptional circumstance and this commandment butts up against this principle and I don't know what to do? I think too often we're divided and not unified because we're picking different commandments that each side is trying to keep. Well, I'm trying to keep this one. Well, you're breaking this one, and this is the one I'm keeping. You understand? It's our strengths that sometimes divide us because we're picking opposite parts of the contrary. There's another C I would add. But notice this verse. Let my servant Newell K. Whitney and my servant Joseph Smith Jr. and my servant Sidney Rigdon sit in council with the saints which are in Zion. Interesting. God's glory is our unity. Remember he said that earlier? If you're not one, you're not mine. Okay, there's something about this. You want my glory? You want to be joined together? Then you're going to have to counsel with the saints. That's the next C. There's no way we're going to be able to live by commandment alone if we haven't learned to counsel about those commandments. Okay, that's the second one. And then the third, wherefore a commandment, there's that again, I give unto you to prepare and organize yourselves by a bond or everlasting covenant. That's why we need covenant. To say, I'm not giving up on this process. I'm not giving up on you as a part of that process. I have covenanted to keep on seeking to keep commandments. I have covenanted to keep on counseling until we come to a unity of the faith, until we've established a Zion of one heart and one mind, dwelling in righteousness, no poor among us,